Hello, welcome to the live stream. We've got Lil Sim, I'm pronouncing his name right. You're the first person to join. I don't know if you're still here. I know it's all started a bit early, but hey, we've got to start somewhere. Yeah, I do hope that people are gonna enjoy this interesting series. I'm going to quickly check if the audio is working, and then I'll put webcam on just so that you can see this beauty. Yes. Okay. So the thing, the audio is working. That's good to hear. And yeah, so this is the first time doing what do you call it? The Talk and Tell Thursday, and yeah, there's no real question or segments we can talk about. I am sort of thinking about making this into like a podcast sort of thing. So also just done quickly edit it into a thing. Oh, a little Sims here. I came here. Thank you so much. I do hope you do stick around for some more. Um, and yeah, if you do have any 12 questions or discussion points, then please fire away. I'm really interested to see what people have to say. I'll give it a few minutes before we do try to get a conversation going. Just do want to get like a few regulars back. If you've been around on the channel or live streams, you know who they are. Um, and yeah, so this is definitely going to be interesting to see who comes and who doesn't. And yeah, so I'm not too sure how long we should properly give it, but at least we've got some person. So thank you, Lewis. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I really do hope I'm saying the name right. Um, and yeah, so ooh, okay. The first question for the Talking Tell Thursday. Who will win? 2003 Tales or 2012 Tales? Um, Now I know a lot of people would like to say 2012 because it's like their favorite one and all that. I respect it. However, 2003 is probably the more skilled ones, as not only did they train with Ninja Tribunal, turn into dragons, can beat Shredder without killing a family member. So I think 2003 is definitely the clear winner. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, so that's who I would like to say. I don't know. Who do you think will win? You think it'll be 2003 or 2012? Again, I do feel like ooh, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name, but I know if I'm gonna get it wrong. As your doctor, says 2003 tolls for sure. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yay. Oh, Kieran is here. Hi, hello. God, this has been one interesting start to a show. And yeah, so Kieran, who do you think will win? 2003 Turtles or 2012 ones? Me and Azure Doctor said 2003 just because Azure Doctor hasn't given much of a reason. I gave my reason saying like they're more skilled, like turn dragons, beat the Shredder, turn into dragons. So, there's definitely something there for them to be most advanced and all that. 2003 Dragon forms in cyberspace is better than space. Yeah, I can agree with that. I guess with the space you can't really the basically the same, but like with cyberspace you can have the access to the future. Also the future tech. Yeah, that really helps as well. I guess if you're just talking about just the hills in general, not doing anything crazy like fast forward or cyberspace, then they're still pretty more advanced than 2012 ones anyway. So yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next question if anyone has it. Yeah, because um, yeah, come on, let's do some more questions. Got oh, this is quite weird. I actually have like a full proper setup for this sort of live stream because at least with the comics we can actually or actually talk about. But yeah, just going off people's thing. Sims, what's your opinion on Timothy 2012 Mikey? Okay, I've expressed my opinion quite well. I don't know if I expressed it quite well on the Mikey ranking video, but I honestly don't like him. I think he is the worst Michelangelo ever. just because they gave him a lot of forced humor, or very forced humor, to the point where it didn't really suit the character that well, made him look extremely stupid and all that, and it, even though it's all fit the tone, when you got more serious stuff and he's just doing that, it really just brings down the tone and all that. I feel like there's so much potential for his character. And I don't get me wrong, some of his jokes do work and land, but most of the time they are pretty stupid. And when the episodes are more focused on him, that's when the problems really do more emerge, like how bad this Mikey is. He's not the worst Mikey, or he, in my opinion, he's the worst Mikey, but he's still an okay Mikey. It's just that there's so many problems I had with this one. So King Potter. Okay, so if you had to make Mattel's a unique Ranger team, what secondary theme would you add? Can't say ninja. Wait, you're talking about like the type of like Power Rangers, like Mighty Morphin. Okay. Probably Stealth will probably be like the best one, or Shadow Warriors or something like that. If I'm reading the question properly, I don't know if I am. But yeah, that's probably. I think that's what you mean. But yeah. Okay, as your doctor, what are your thoughts on Back to the Sewers 2003? I thought the season was kind of, especially for final season, lol. Yeah, I think it's the worst season. I don't like the eyes. But I think it has some good qualities in there. If you were to expand this one over the 26 episodes like a normal season, I feel like all the problems wouldn't be as bad as they normally are. But there definitely are things in there. But I will admit the season finale is a really good season finale. Listen, which Spider-Man movie do you prefer, Homecoming or Into the Spider-Verse? Oh god, yikes. Um, Homecoming's okay, and so's Spider-Verse. I guess I'll just say Homecoming, just because it's a bit more. I don't know. They're okay. My favorite one is The Amazing Spider-Man. So, but they're both okay. I'd probably say Homecoming is better. Just because the Penny Parker, I did not like that addition to it. Just I feel like it was ruined it for me. Or it didn't ruin, but like, it was quite meh. Okay, Slender Tender. Oh, Slender Tentacle. Hey, he's here. Really glad to see you here. I don't know, Mikey was kind of stupid for the most part. Yeah, no, there was good parts about him being stupid, or not stupid, but more kiddie. Like he was animating the characters and all that. I think that's a good, cool concept. But when you saying like in the season 4 finale, when they go kill fish face or other defeat footballers, go he's behind and he goes, that's right. That is stupid. It should be more serious. I know that it's a kids show, but at least do something interesting. That's what I hate with the modern comic relief characters is that they're all so forced into shows, especially like the kid ones. Yeah, again, Potter. Yeah, yes. If you were to make a unique Power Ranger set, would you? Would secondly, okay. Oh yeah, I'll definitely say like either Stealth Turtles or I think that's. Wait, is this for Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles? Oh yeah. Definitely like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stealth, Dragon Warrior, something like that. Which could be quite interesting. It was Sim. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Oh god. This one's been thinking about. This one's been quite hard for me to. My all-time favorite is Raphael, but recently I've been taking a liking to Jenica just because of all the possibilities that she could have with the future, and I really hope there's more of her. But yeah, Raphael will always be my favorite one, no matter what. Into Spider Verse, I enjoyed the more adult Peter and my favorite version of Miles. Yeah, I enjoyed those. It's just that if I prefer the Amazing Spider-Man. Not so much of a big fan of Tom Holland. He's okay. He's just again, it's like Mikey. Too much. He just talks too much and gets annoying. But yeah, Spider-Verse was a really good movie. I'm really looking forward to the second one. As your doctor, any plans to interview Wayne Grayson, voice of 2003 Mikey? It's It's not that I don't want to, because well, I would love to. It's just more the fact of getting in contact with him, which may be possible, but it's just more the fact will he answer and will he say yes? That's the only big problem. If I had the option, or if I probably can, then I would take it. But it's just the fact that I might not be able to, which annoys me. But I can't really do much about it because well, they're semi-famous voice actors, and they're like big famous heyday is gone now, really. So it's sort of hard. Lil Sim, 2003 Sherelle, 2012 Sherelle. Oh god. Okay, let's narrow it down for 2003 Sherelle. 2012 Shredder, I love his voice. It's more deeper and more menacing and fearful. But at the same time, you could say that because 2003 one takes more soothing and calm approach. There's that. Ah, jeez. This is a really tough question. Damn. Oh, I think 2003 Shredder is the best one. But I would say this: if you gave the 2003 one, the 2012 voice, perfect Shredder. Maybe even his costume as well. You would even have like an amazing Shredder. I feel like. All him do. Yeah, so I say amalgamation of those two would be perfect. But 2003, what can I say? A Power Ranger Ninja Turtle teams, which is unique, like they did for Power Ranger Street Fighter crossover Rangers. Okay, yeah, I remember playing that game. That was a really good game. Yeah. We should if I can find probably decent gameplay for it. What franchise do you prefer, TMT or Alvin and the Chipmunks? Have you seen my background? I don't. Have you seen my channel? I don't think you've seen much more than that. You know my answer to that. Yeah, I do like the Alvin and the Chipmunk. I like the movies. Kim Potter has chimed in saying TMT. Often that's for the question. But yeah, I like the movies. They're quite good. Yeah. Watch a few of the episodes of the new Nickelodeon show. Decent enough for what it needs to do. Yeah, I wish I could say much more than that. They don't even do anything with those characters. I feel like if you do something interesting, you could have something quite cool. Speaking of things cool, I did find this thing which I feel like could be quite interesting. Where is it? Here. Okay, here. This is a Russian group that makes Toe comics. They've done a few comics before in the past. I think they did like one on the Same as Never Was, but they're going to be doing a Shredder War comic. This looks incredible, and from what I can tell here is that it's going to be between those three. I think that's going to be amazing, and yeah, I just really hope it comes out in English so I can read it, and hope that I can actually be able to buy it. Because this looks really amazing. So getting back to questions. Okay. What franchise do? Oh no, Standard Tentacle. Have you read the original TMNT comics? If so, what do you think about them? I've read for like main. Okay. I've read the first few issues of Volume 4. It was okay, but I feel like the art style was a bit iffy. Like I know I like Jim Lawson and stuff, but a bit like boxy or square and all that. Read of all of Volume 3, which quite good, interesting. Volume 2, I somehow read all that in an hour. But Volume 1, I've read the good majority, or like the main core issues that make up the first run for like the Karen Eastman and Peter Laird. I read a few of the other issues that are scattered around that I don't think they're that important, but I do really enjoy them. And I'll say this: they do lay the groundwork for future stuff to come. I do think that's quite important, and I do still think that some of the stories do hold up today, like the What Goes Around Comes Around story arc, City at War, Return to New York. Those ones all do hold up really well. And yeah, I'd really like to say, yeah, I would say that they're quite good, and no, like nothing compared to IDW, but they're still really good and enjoyable. I mean, they sort of have to be because, well, other than IDW, what else do you have really? Um, okay, do you think 2012 Turtles should meet the Avengers? Oh, I don't, it really depends on who they have in the group. But also at the same time, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's more like the Defenders, where like it's more relatable characters, where they're more street level. Because the Avengers could be anywhere really, and I feel like you could take and also with the amount of villains they could have with like Thanos, Galactus, or something like that, you there's an endless possibility, and I feel like you just take away from it, and you wouldn't want to team up with Shredder, so it would be cool. No, don't get me wrong. It would be cool to see. It's just that would it really work really well? Um, but again, I would like to see it, but I just don't think it could work as well as other ones. As your Doctor, Shredder Wars. I forgot about this was teased it, but I never really got to into the show. Yeah, that was one of my favorite things from season 7. Um, it's a shame that I never did get to do it, but if this comedy does really well, then it's going to be amazing. I really do hope I can get it. Another new person, the Supersonic Guy 204068. Which version of Timothy do you like the best? Okay, comics IDW hands down the best Timothy comic series. It could honestly compete for my number one sport favorite version of Timothy all time. But favorite version of Timothy has to be 2003, just because it was the one that I grew up on. Specifically season 4, when that was actually when I actually remember watching it. Um, and yeah, I do quite enjoy that one. But specifically, fast forward as for some reason, the TV channel I was watching it on, they aired that season for 2 straight years, back to back, day after day. A good thing in the chronological order, but I feel like it's maybe the reason why I like fast forward so much, and in a way, I sort of hate it because I like it so much that people hate it, or not because of me, but because or they hate it in general. But yeah, you still hate the 80 series. I don't hate it. I just think that is outdated. Like all this slapstick comedy and all that, no fighting. Characters don't really fool themselves, and all that. There was so much potential for it. I mean, or not potential, but like it got people into it, which I'm super grateful for because, well, I'm able to talk about it now, like nearly 40 years later, and still be amazed by it. But I think it's outdated and all that, and for me personally, I'd say it's one of the worst things for Turtles, only because it doesn't feel like it. Because after that, we all got like the personality straight down. Raffles hothead, but we never got to see that. So I don't hate it. I just wish they would have done things a lot differently and been a bit more dark in a way. Yeah. I have to go now, but thank you for streaming. No problem. I do really hope you enjoyed yourself. Please do come back next time. Next week, I'm pretty sure we'll be doing another one. Please do come along. Join in the fun for another terrific talking tell Thursday. Yeah, please do come along. Thank you so much. Is your Doctor Kieran? So, reading any comics this week? No. I went to my comic shop today and was really disappointed. I thought it would have had because I asked the person if I can order the design archives for the Last Ronin, but I don't know if they get those in. But I only got one issue, which was the Justice League Infinity. I'm not reading those just yet. Just I'm waiting for that to be all over with, so I can just binge it all. Because I like Justice League, or like TV show. So I want to save the moment and just read it all and just try not to get any surprises. I did choose a few of the Marvel and DC titles. For Marvel, it was Daredevil, The Woman Without Fear, because that sounds really interesting. I think the other one was Silk. Then DC titles, I've got that Batman Detective Comics, which I'm interested to see what happens with those, and this new story arc. Batgirls, and I think there might be another one which I was looking into. But when I was looking on this site for dissertations for January, um, there wasn't really many there, so I don't know if it's them listed any or anything like that. What's your thought on the new Timothy 2023 movie? Well, there's hardly any information on it just yet, other than I think that one's supposed to be CGI. So I'm looking forward to see where they go. And the cast, well, they haven't released the cast, but I said it's going to be much younger, like from like 15 to 17-year-olds doing it. So that giving hope for like a much younger one. But with it focusing more on the teenager aspect, I feel like that's where I'm a bit concerned. Because if it's going to be going more down like the 2012 route or a what do you call it, Rise route, where it's more kiddie humour, then it could potentially fail, in my opinion. But however, I do think it really depends on the voice. Designs you can really like adapt, change in production, and all that. So I don't really, I have a problem too much. It's just really depending on the voice. If I get the voices down perfect, then I'll be more than happy. It just really depends on the voice. You can get a good voice, it'll be amazing. But yeah, I don't have much to say about it just yet because there's hardly anything on it. Can you do the tier list for Rise of TMNT? Yeah, that really depends if they have one on there. Because if it has it, then I'll do it, or I end up might just making my own. We'll quickly just check now. What episode list? Yeah, I've got an episode list. This, you know, I'll see what I can do. Is that all of them? Okay, yeah, I'll probably end up looking into and making my own one. Because I feel like that could be quite fun. It's on Tentacles. I didn't read any RDW comics, but I know that Sherrill was in them. Are they doing any do something interesting with him in the comics? Do they hint him becomes some sort of shredder? So they have not hinted at him becoming the shredder. They're not doing anything interesting with him yet, because he had his one appearance in issue 87, I think it was, and he hasn't appeared since. But with the what do you call it, the like little description for issue 125, they say like a new enemy is emerging, and I feel like that's the Sherrill, just because he's on the same island where Triceratons are. But Sun Tentacles, you need to read these comics. These will change your life. This is like 2003 tales, but way better. I do have them on my channel if you want to read. I'm kind of rereading them. So if you look at my channel, they're there. Read these. You will not regret anything. This will be your life from now on. This is one of the best comic book series and one of the best versions of Timothy you ever see. Trust me on this. You will not regret it. Yeah. Listen, ever played the Uncharted games? No. The only games I played was as a kid, the Tell games, Justice League game. Nowadays I play Fortnite, Minecraft, Injustice 2, Tales of Manhattan. Yeah, those are the ones I really playing right now. I know if I probably should play more games because, well, my name is gaming for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, I've not played those games. I haven't really heard too much about it. I know they're doing a movie with Tom Holland, so I probably won't watch that because of him. Yeah. Natural was introduced, and I won't say dropped, but the stuff with Utroms was sidelined. Yeah, they were definitely sidelined. Really disappointed in it, as there is so much potential for those characters. But then again, they haven't really done too much with them, so it really depends what I do with them. But I really hope them do something with Sherrill, make him into this big war threat hero sort of thing. And he could have like the Utroms and Triceratons versus Mutant Town, something like that. That could be quite cool and interesting. I just think it really depends what to do with them, if they do have any plans with them at all. But yeah, is really disappointing about them. Okay, Sand Tentacles. I trust you. We'll read in the near future. Okay, you will not regret anything. Everyone on my channel will agree with me. These are the best comics. Like the uh um what's the word for it? I don't know what the word for it, but like it's basically toes. There's nothing else you can say. It's everything. Um, makes it so good and all that. Leonardo 2012 versus Captain America. Who will win? Oh, that's a really hard question, really. I'd like to say Leo just because I'm more or like Leonardo more. Um, I guess if he has a shield, then he could do damage, but will Leo kill? Hmm. I feel like Leonardo would win because he's more advanced in fighting, than Captain America, who is advanced enough to do one-on-one combat against characters, but he's not specifically training just beating someone. So I like to say Leonardo, but I think it really depends. I mean, if it's a movie that'll make Captain America just because the Avengers fans will just go outraged and all that. Sad to say it, but they will. And yeah. Okay, next question. Yeah. I thought I was going to get one. 2003 April or 24 April? Oh, doesn't know what one. I'm going to go with 2003 because she was capable of doing stuff. I went through story arcs and was never really needy or anything like that. 87 1, I know we're talking about that, but she's the worst one. She only cares about the story. 2012 one, she was okay, and she went through story arcs and stuff like that, which is cool. But I've never really ended up doing anything with the character to make it be like, oh my god, I'm really glad I stuck around 5 or 7 or whatever years to see this character be all that. Being a mutant and getting powers and being an alien, stuff like that, interesting. Just wish I would have went into a bit more, but also feel like it's just a cop out to say, yeah, April's is a good fighter. She can be more than team and all that. And then the relationships of her, that was a bit weird and never really went anywhere. So there was problems with that. So 2003 one, I would have to say is the best one because they did have plans for the character and went everywhere. But 2012 one was just like she was there because she had powers and there basically. Um, yeah. How would you rank the Home Alone movies? I've watched number one. I think number two, number three. I can't remember the rest of them. Number one is the best one, and all the rest are there, I guess. Well, number two was set in New York. There's one who was in a mansion, but I don't know if it's a right kid. There's one in house or something. The movies are okay. It's just yeah, I can't really say much more than that. They're okay. They're okay for the time. Yeah. Um. Okay, so then the tentacles. How about tier list reviews of 2003, 2012? P.S. Where can I find those fans who are doing Thriller War? Got me interested. So this I just found it on the Telegram forums, but where is it? Okay, so this is the page or the site which I'm going to put a link in the chat. So this is the page or the little or the site that's doing it, which is the Russian one. When they do the comics, that is in Russian, so that's really annoying for me. Just so I can't read it. So I do hope to do good ones, but and we'll really get back to. I'll quickly go through. I want to get back to this because there's something interesting I want to show you. I'll quickly go through comments. 12 north, 3 Dim like okay. But yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I will do that eventually. I'd rather do, well, 2003 one, I'll do that after I've done the episode rankings. 2012 one might take a bit longer, but yeah, I will do that. Raphael 2012 or Hulk. Are you even asking that? Favorite Raphael, who'd win? Hulk, obviously, you can't beat the Hulk. Hulk just needs, yeah, no, Hulk needs no debate. Thank you. No problem. Yeah. Want to ignore. This is the. Yeah. Oh, home loan ranking. So ignore 1, 2. That's 6 movies. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So ignore 1, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to see just how good their work is, where is it? Here. Okay. Okay. So this is their page, but I'm pretty sure it's on this one that yeah, they do fan projects like this, which is it's annoying because it's in Russian, but they're doing stuff with like the 80s one, the Bishop. Wow, that's amazing. This is another 2003 one. Not too sure. Oh, no, this is 87 one. Done that one. There was this other one which I can't find now. But yeah, this is just incredible. All the art they go into. I can't find where like the Ravenwood one was. Yeah, I can't find it, but they definitely did some amazing stuff. It might be on. I want to find this for you. So, where is it? Where is it? Real one. Oh, this is gonna annoy me now. But yeah, they have. Yeah, okay. Here. I don't know if there's any way of me being on. Yeah, like to do this like amazing stuff where they make full comics out of it, which is extremely cool. It's just so impressive. So yeah, this is just incredible work. And yeah, this is incredible to see this stuff that they're making fan projects of IDW stuff with Boom Rocksteady, Ravenwood, which what happened to her character? So yeah, there's definitely stuff. They have so much potential. If I can find out more, I'll definitely try and keep you up to date with it. Oh, Ben Mo's here. Hello. We talked about some stuff. And yeah, this is meant to be a DC parody coming out this year, where Robin will be protecting Wayne Manor from robbers. Oh, jeez, no, that sounds so bad. That just sounds. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. No wonder why I built McDonald's a burger. Okay, I feel like we're losing topic of toast now. But McDonald's. I'll have to say. But yeah, that Robin thing sounds so stupid. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're just doing total questions and all that. I'll just show you all those. We're just seeing little thingy. What do you call it? Shadow Wars. Someone's doing that. I think I found a link to the Beamrock's Day, Bravery and Stupidity. I do hope I can find one to the Ravenwood now, because that one looks really cool. Yeah, I can find. Okay, I found it. So I can get that. If I can get out, then that'll be amazing. What's your opinion on Bob's Burgers? Is that a TV show? If that's a TV show, then I've never seen it. Yeah. Okay, Bangos McDonald's. Yay. The Supersonic Guy 2040-68. Do you like being Rocksteady as characters? Um, they're there. I had nothing against them. I find them maybe I don't know, maybe a bit too stupid for my liking. Maybe they do need to be better. I feel like and not just I'm not really too sure what the word is. Just not so stupid in comedy relief, but I feel like IDW did a good way of turning around where they were dangerous, but I just wish they weren't so stupid and more of a threat and take things seriously. And yeah, that's my problem with them. But they're okay as characters. Just they could be so much better. Sorry, I've been going for a few minutes. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. Yeah, like we're done be talking about tolls. And this also talking toll Thursdays now be turned into a podcast. Woo! So yeah, it's taking this and turning into a format. It's actually fun. King Potter, which Marvel character outside of Daredevil would you want the Turtles to cross over with, and which DC character except Batman? Ooh. Hmm. I feel like from Marvel, Iron Fist. I feel like like Elektra. I feel like those two would probably be the best. Or I feel like maybe Elektra's a bit too close to Daredevil, so you probably can't have that one. But I feel like Iron Fist, like really bring the aspect of the ninjutsu and kung fu sort of stuff into it. Or maybe Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi, whatever his name is. Like you can bring in like all that sort of stuff. You can have some really cool stuff there. But with the DC one, I guess it comes down more to ooh, it almost like it just comes down to like a Bat family member. Because I'm really, mm, I'm not really too sure. This is really, this is a really hard one. Just looking at picture of characters. Yeah, probably just be like another Bat family member. This is a shame to say it. Yeah, because I don't want to be like super like Superman something like that. Or like more down to earth characters. So like you like Batgirl, Nightwing, one Robin or Titans, Huntress maybe. I feel like it should be like one of those sort of characters for like it's no powers, just they can do they handle themselves. But yeah, opinions on Bay movies. I actually really enjoyed them. I never people do have I do have problems with them. Don't get me wrong. And all that. They could be a lot better, but I think they're really enjoyable. I think one is better than two, but two is better as a movie because it's more comedy and feels more like a like a AC show, but done better. But I do think I prefer the story for for number one a lot better. What Seth Green performance do you like more, Family Guy or Timothy? Ah, Jesus. Um, I like them both really. I mean, Tolls, I can't argue. It's just Tolls. Anything with Tolls in is just amazing. But it's stuff from Family Guy. I wouldn't say he's the best because like it's more down to the writer making good and all the scenes that he's in, but making good. So probably I'd say is the Tolls one because he really made his own, whereas the Family Guy stuff, it really depends on how good the writers are at the time and what he's in and all that. So probably the Turtles. Okay, would you like to see Turtles team up with Flash or Aquaman? Oh, probably Aquaman would be better just because Turtles can maybe can breathe underwater or tortoises, whatever one it is. I feel like they'll probably fit better with the Aquaman. Just because with the Flash, you would need them to be super speed and all that, which I feel like that'd be quite cool to see. But you'd really just taking those out the natural elements and really just really ruining things. I but as then again, who would be the villain for that crossover, the Aquaman one? Because like Leatherhead, Barbagon, Armagon. Why is Barbagon and Armagon sound so similar? I don't really think that. Yeah, the Flash had a villain called Toe, but I don't think it really gives it much of a reason to be why they should have a crossover. I know they can make for some really good and hilarious jokes. Is that the only reason why? I know that is really slow and all that. It's just that is that really the main reason why? Because I feel like we should probably have like a better reason to have it other than just they have a villain called Toad and we can make some cool jokes. I feel like you need to have a good reason behind it and an actual story. And always villains. Like most of his villains are not or are superpowered ones, so they I don't think it will work extremely well with the turtles. But I could be wrong, just depending on how well they do it and all that. Um, but yeah, that's the main reason. I feel like it probably wouldn't work. It's like I guess the whole ironic sort of thing, but it only goes so far. It's a shame to say that because they are quite good and all that. Or I feel like that could be an interesting crossover. It's just that why is the main question I'd say to that. Yeah. Yeah. So, any more questions? Because I really do want to keep this going. Okay. Yes, Flash has a lot of species of villains, but I've also a lot could be Batman villains. Oh, okay, that could work, I guess. You do Batman villains. Because at that point, you might as well just do like a Batman or Batman Timothy 4, just make up for the last two crossovers, I guess. Do a ranking video on Timothy movies. Yes, I do really want to do that one. So we're just trying to find the right time to do that one. You know what? I'll do that one when the next Tom movie comes out. Whether that be Rise or it will be for Rise probably. That time we actually have enough good time to think about it and all that. But yeah, Batman is the best character for Turtles team up. But they already did that. They could do a sequel to the Batman the animated series in 2012 one, which is a possibility. Captain Cold and Heatwave are Flash villains, not Batman ones. There's also Trickster. Yeah, that could work. It's just like how well could they do it? It just really depends. Because you can do a lot of stuff, but you can do stuff. We could do good stuff with them, with the characters in their own separate universes. But together, I feel like it could be very short. I would say. Ooh, DC or Marvel. Okay, so I originally started off as a DC fan, which got me into the comic book stuff. Like I was already a fan of Turtles, but DC pushed me into it. Then I got into Avengers as my series TV show, and then I sort of just forgot about DC stuff. But now it's just more the case of I feel like they're both good in the elements. Marvel, hands down, best movies of all time. DC, I would say they have good direct to DVD or movie, whatever, or home release. Ones they're amazing, as well as TV shows. And you know what? I'll quickly show you something of how much of a fan I am of the Marvel movies with Eternals. Shall I? Okay, so with the cinema that I watched Eternals, they gave out posters. I don't know if I'll see it here, and they're pretty okay posters, but I took more than one, shall we say? I took 13 posters. I'm such a big fan. Also because I could. That's like the main reason why. Don't tell the cinema that. Or if you know me, please do not let the cinema know about it because I still want to get more posters. I hope to sell them on one day. I might have a bit of a problem. To be honest, I just want Vitel's interactive with Flash. So even a one shot instead of a trilogy, as only see Flash Vitel crossover working. Yeah, I feel like it'd just be more for like a one shot sort of thing, or even better way to do it. I feel like it's probably the Justice League route where you can have Vitel's interacting with multiple characters instead of just Batman, Alfred, and Robin. Um, and I think like number two, you got Robin and Batgirl, but oh no, Nightwing and Batgirl, but they didn't do anything. It was all a waste of time and all that. So there should have been there more. So I thought probably Justice League one would probably be the best route for it. Um, and yeah, I wish I could say. I would like to see it. It's just yeah. It's a shame for that. Um, yeah, but I do think there is potential for it. Don't get me wrong. There is so much potential. I just feel like it really depends on how well they're doing all that. Forever Timothy opening song, BTS is pretty great, not gonna lie. Yeah. I like Back to the Suits. That's a no, I don't really have a favourite one. I have more one that I go back to listen to more often more. Back to the Suits, that's a hand down, was a good one. Fast Forward, I know people won't probably disagree, but I think that's a pretty good one. Also, the first part of season 4, was a combination of season or the first 3 season one, also with the where I go talk about turtles and all that. I feel like that's the best theme song for the show. Also, might be for everything as well. Do not the season 5 slash half season 4 one that didn't really work too well for me, but first half season 4, perfect. All into DC crossover style book, but with indie characters instead. Yeah, I feel like that could work well. Do you have any Chipmunk ranking videos? I would see if it because you're talking about the movies when one, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I'll do it. Do about characters. Alvin, that girl, Simon, that girl, Theodore, that girl one. Yeah, that's my ranking. I can't exactly give too much of a reason behind all. Yeah, I wish I could say more than that. The 2003 original opening, yeah, that's a really good song. I just feel like the first one or the first part of season 4, whereas Dab also go about turtles and then they show Asian Bishop and all that. I feel like that's the best one for it. But also change up with the Shredder bit where like it's all Mikey goes, "Who's Shredder?" Like it's all I was have Shredder come in and say, "We watch out for Shredder and all that." The 2003 opening deserves more love. Yeah, those ones are really good and um oh yeah, Japanese opening great. Yeah, they're really good, and they honestly don't feel like a what do you call it? One of those like an actual thingy. They feel more like a like a fan sort of thing, which I know is sort of stupid, but it does feel that way. Yeah. So I'm just trying to open up the Batman and what am I downloading now? Oh, hang on. Damn. Okay. You're gonna download something else. I really want to read this comic now. I hope I don't get any viruses. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, those the anime songs, they're really good and all that. Really incredible and all that. I would say this, they do feel like more like a fan animation or something a fan would put together. Like, what if 2003 Timothy had a anime opening and then stuff like that, which they're good. It's just also you don't really get to see much of those. We don't do like the first three seasons. So I wonder what like season 6 would look like and season 7. Those could be like very interesting to look at as well how different the seasons were compared to the original or the first ones. So yeah, I'm just interested to see what they could have been. Um, yours. Oh, Lil Sim's favorite series. Yeah, mine is Timothy. 2012 one I'd say is probably better than Rise in a way. But I think Rise is still a good show. But yeah, I don't really actually. I don't watch Nick shows. Some watch more. Well, don't know. By the way, how was the download I sent on this? But yeah, they were great. Thank you so much for giving those. They were a big help. Thank you so much. And yeah, I wish I could. I'll try to show you out more videos soon. They were really good. I will say this though. If I can get up. There wasn't a big problem. It's just that I couldn't access. Where is it? I'll show you. Wait. Here. Okay, so with season 1, I can't access episode 13 to 16 for some reason. They're in a Russian language and it just won't play for some reason. Um, I tried on a few different accounts. If it works now, then I'm gonna be really annoyed. But yeah, that's the way. So I do have the episodes on DVD, so I could probably try and find them and convert them over there. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd say is sort of wrong. But yeah, thank you so much. They were a big help. Yeah. Wow, just thank you. I will definitely try to give you more shout outs to really help you in the future because your channel has so much potential. Yeah. What country do you live in? I live in the UK, so so my time zone be different to yours and the date because even though it says 11/11/2021 or 21, next week which will be when will it be the 18th? It will be 18/11/21, but for you be but I think it's like you it's like 11/18/21. So yeah, we just yeah. You're welcome. Bye. Oh, they're really going already? Oh, well, I'll see you next time. Garfield with Fifth Ninja Turtle in black with what? Oh, geez, yeah. I watched the Japanese opening, but I like the English one. But yeah, the English one, I can actually understand it. Have you ever seen Despicable Me? Yeah, they were. I saw the first two. They're good. Um, Oh yeah, original videos became corrupt after I watched them once. I don't know why I use different DVD rips from videos. Oh okay. If you want me to, I can always send them over. If that helps. But yeah, that's the only thing I found wrong. But yeah, thank you so much. It was a big help. And yeah, I'll try to help you a bit more in the future. Um, but yeah, I feel like I may be having. Yes, it works. Okay. Um, you should do a tabs video. Or is that one where? Could you describe what this tabs video is? That sounds interesting. That sounds. What is a tabs video? If you can, let me know what it is. Lilson, can you give me a shout? Yeah. If you is trying to do a video, then I'll try to work it. I don't want it to be just forced out of nowhere. I actually want to have a purpose into the thing, not because yeah, like because if I'm going to use the videos from those tentacles, then I will give him a shout just because he gave them to me. But I will try to work you into a shout out one way or another. You have to give me a bit of time, but I will definitely try to do that. And yeah, This is this little sim regular Ted-san. Yeah, he has commented on quite a few videos recently, which was quite cool. But yeah, Bemilu, what? Okay, totally accurate about Simulator. Oh, oh no, I haven't. I tried to look into how trying to get into that game, but for some reason I never could find it. Quite disappointed because I wanted to play that game. You know what? Let's do a okay. Okay. I was good. Wait, which episode is not working again? Can they say numbers again, please? Season 1, episode 13, 14, 15, and 16. If you can't get them working, then that's fine. I can find another way and actually give them to you, if that helps. Okay, quick question. Do people want to see a live reading comic, or would they rather this done next week or this not at all? Because I got the Bimrock's Day one working, and I'm gonna download that Agent Ravenwood one, as I'm really looking forward to reading that now. Please say it's working. Okay, yes, it's working. So yeah, do people want to see a live reading of a comic? The week after. I'm guessing you want that to me for read week after. Okay, that's one vote. But yeah, not too sure. Okay, is there any more questions? Because I really do want to keep this going for I don't know, an hour at least, or an hour and a half, something like that. And yeah. Okay, let's try and see what this Rainwood one is about. I'm really interested in this. Do you make like an video will be better. Okay, just do whatever you want. If you want me to, I can. Like I said, I will. If you want me to, I can send them over. Also, if you're looking for better quality ones, I did find episode or season 4, 5, and 6 about the watermark thing with all that. So if you want me to, I can send those ones over. Yeah, because in Cameron just want me to do reading. Wants to say that. That's fine. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. Ravenwood, did you so the National Comic? Oh, that's a cool one. Oh, Jim Lawson one. Wow. These are really incredible. I do hope they actually do more or can find them. Okay, so we review other comics you read. Don't really read too many. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I guess I could do that. It's just that would people really want to see it because people come to my channel for the Tell one, so not too sure. I might do that. But yeah, I guess we'll see how I feel about it after I read the comic and see if I want to give my opinion on it. Okay, who's more dumber, 2003 Mikey or 2012? Do you really have to ask that question? Everyone knows that answer. Even Stan Tentacles has answered it. 2012 Mikey. 2003 one, sure he had his stupid moments, but they were not really stupid. He made more jokes and comic book reference, or he tried to be more like a comic book hero and all that sort of stuff. But he never went out of his way to be stupid or anything. And yeah, oh, and Dick King's here. He doesn't say hello. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. You haven't really missed too much. We just talked about some stuff. Yeah, there wasn't really too much to talk about. Yeah, wish I could say much more than that. Yeah, pretty sure there wasn't more for me to say. I think. But yeah, that's well. Oh, hi. Well done. Yeah, hello. Yeah, just at the moment, just all this talk and tells. If you do have any questions, just please let me know, and we'll be talking about them. Well, where is a talking podcast? Yeah. Oh, that was a thing. This talking tell Thursday thing has been turned into a podcast, even though it probably won't be released on Thursday. So who knows? It's 2012. Oh, was done, of course. Yeah. If I make it, I really want to express my feelings about modern comic relief characters, but I feel like I'll just be offending people at that point, and yeah, I know he was too forced into being funny or funny, shall we say, which in the end he was not, and it was just a mess. If there was one thing I would change about the whole show, or if I had the option to, that would be the main thing. Which is a shame because his version was okay. Yeah. Okay. Have you guys? Have you guys reading fan fiction about turtles or not? Oh, that could be a or fun thing to do. Yeah. You know what? We'll do that for next week. Reading fan. Oh god. I think comic relief can work, but Tone Maz in 2012 was that version of Mikey. Yeah, I don't think it didn't work too well for what they were trying to do. If with no okay with Rise, even though he was probably more dumber and kiddie, it worked for the show and it worked for the tone of the show and everything I was doing with it. Even though he was more kiddie, it worked so much better. I know that it probably shouldn't, but with what he's doing, it works really well, and I can respect it and say that it's Mikey. But God, I hate it. Yeah. Classic Family Guy and Modern Family Guy. Probably classic. They were more funny, or frequently more funnier during the episodes, but Modern Family Guy, they have one good laugh every so often, and it works. Yeah, dark. Yeah, the show's more darker, but it didn't have. Mikey didn't have that tone for it. 2003 Mikey was kind of a jerk in the first 4 seasons, but he wasn't as annoying as 2012 Mikey. I wouldn't say Mikey was kind of a jerk in 2003. I would just say that he did more comic stuff and just being a bit more comedy, but not over the top of it, and didn't take away his character or and all that. But 2012 Mikey just yeah. In the King, I have some awesome fan fictions, mostly about 2003 and some 2018. Oh, this could. Yeah, I really want to do some ones. I feel like I really can't wait for doing like a semi fan feeding reading sort of thing. Yeah. Someone won't let me open the book. Hopefully I can. I've lost. Does have. Oh no, I've just lost the thing to read. Oh no. Maybe I have not. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is not even working now at this point. Okay. Yeah. Season 4. No, he wasn't. Yeah, no, he wasn't really too much of a jerk. But I say more fast forward, he was more of a jerk in a way. Yeah. Which season to? Oh. Okay. You know what? I'll go through a little ranking list. Okay, so number 7 would be season 7. So there was so much potential for it, but they sort of skipped over good stuff and all that. There was just so much potential there, and I'm really ashamed that they didn't go through with it. Yeah. Number 6, it had to be season 2. It's cool to have multi-part episodes, but not for the whole season. And with the 3 episodes, they were okay, some better than others, but yeah. See, of numbers 5, I would have to say probably season 5. It should have been longer to develop this stuff, like the turtles not been or been training more. Should have been more of a threat. Number 4, season 1. It's the start of the show. They're still working things out, but still pretty good and all the way in everything. Number 2, fast forward. I know people are gonna hate it, but I really do enjoy it. Maybe because I've watched it too much. But I do think that really good, strong characters supporting them for new ones. Number 1, that'd be season 4, just because it actually feels like a comic book and it has some really amazing episodes. Something cool. Just put 1. Okay. See, I love season 1. I think it's best season in all franchise. Yeah, I think season 1 was a pretty good season. I feel like it's because it's still figuring everything out in terms of what it's trying to do. I feel like that's maybe the downfall of it, but it's a really good season. What Donnie is more smart, 2003 or 2012? Ooh. I think 2003, because he helped build a time machine, a dimensional portal stick thing, and stuff like that. 2012 one is smart, but I don't think he's that smart where it builds a time portal, stuff like that. Couldn't agree more. Season 7 was awful. If it just could have made it better. I don't think it's awful. I just feel like they should have developed the more interesting parts and made it into a full 26 episode season where cyberspace is really cool stuff. Should have an occult. That's interesting. Why didn't we develop that stuff? And Case in April stuff. You can see wedding stuff get planned over a season. Yeah. 2003 Johnny smart calls. Yep. Or smarter than 2012. Okay. Okay, so I think 03 Johnny is more realistic, but 2012 is smarter, going solely on what they made. Yeah. Yeah, that could work, but like, also, really think about it. 2003 one couldn't make it all. Like, maybe not retro musician, but he made a time machine, or helped rebuild a time machine. 2003 is more calm and mature. Yeah, that's 2. What's your opinion on GTA? I'm getting that game for Christmas and looking forward to it. Which I could say, yeah, yeah. Looking forward to it. Actually playing it and see what all big hype is about. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Playing it. Oh god, that is illegal. What GTA? If it is, then I'll be old enough to play it. But yeah, I don't think. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, if it's legal, then so be it. I'll just wait a few days. Is there more questions? I'd like to end this. I'd like to end this one on like about 20 more minutes, and then I'll probably end it. GTA is an actual crime. It's so it's still a car, so it was a joke. Okay. I don't think was legal. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think it's just talking about if we're talking about the game, then there's like nothing bad about it. Yeah. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like Mark got a bit mixed up, maybe something. Okay, or you haven't even. I don't know. Okay. 2003, Donny made a pull between digital worlds. I think that's impressive. Also, 2012 made a cure for motion, which was the best thing of him. Yeah, I feel like there's either way you look at it, it's either that it's going to be one smarter than the other because they've done this or this or this. It's just going to come down to which one you really prefer more. Oh, and okay, no, nothing wrong with the game. It's a joke, dude. To the fact that the game, oh, good one. Oh god. Opinions on 2007 movie. I think it's underrated. I think it's a good movie. However, I don't think it's the best one. If they were to give it the sequels, then I'll say that it's a good movie or one of the best ones. And the reason for it is just because it mainly focuses on Leo and Raph, which I think is a good thing because they had an amazing battle, but you're also missing out on Donnie and Mikey and giving them barely any screen time. So I think there's problems there, but I think it's a really good movie, pretty underrated as well, but not the best one, I would say. But yeah. Okay. Agree with Lawson. 2007 was great, but Donnie and Mikey didn't really have a part in it. Yeah, yeah. If there was to have more of a part in it, it would have been a much better movie. I mean, it's okay and all that, but yeah. Have you seen Chloe Chance Meeples? No, I haven't heard anything about it. I saw the trailers for it and interested in it, but yeah. Oh, Nydia said Mo. Says hey. I did love it. It was one of the animations when I saw it as a kid. Yeah. Oh, those were the days when I actually made good movies. I didn't have to watch other movies to understand. Nida says, hi Mo, how are you? Everyone says, yeah, I was okay. That's good to hear. You know, how is everyone? He's fine. How are you? Yeah, how is everyone? Is everyone good and all that? Okay, who's more angry? 2003 Raphael or 2012? Oh. Okay. Okay. Nida is busy, but she's okay. Glad you're good. Okay. Bemo says 2012 Raph is more angry. That's really hard. I would like to say 2003, just because. No. I don't know. It's a really hard question. Okay. 2012 seemed to have a shorter fuse, but 2003 seems to have worse reactions. Yeah, like also 2012 showed it more, but when 2003 did it, even though it was not every episode or every season or anything like that, so when it did actually happen, I feel like it had a bigger impact on it. But yeah, oh god, I would say 2003 because he nearly killed me when he had first rage moment, and after that, you don't get to see the rage moments too often, but I think 2003 maybe a bit more angry, just because his actions are much worse, as Kieran pointed out. Yeah, that's true, but we saw 2012 being more angry. Again, it really just comes down to like how like I say like the videos like Doctor like darkest episodes. It really comes down to your opinion on what you think is dark. So like this one will come down to what more which one do you think is more angry. There's good people have like more different ways of showing it and all that, so it really goes two different ways. Yeah, I might go 2003 maybe. Just because again his reactions are more over the top than yeah. Because like when like okay, the comparison is like when attack the turtles after they've been angry, Ravni kills Mikey with a pipe, while 2012 just hits Leo and making goes up in the air a bit. So I'd say 2003 is a bit more. 2003 controlling his anger, unlike 2012. Yeah, even though he did control his anger, he still did have his rage moments, like Han on the Run where he destroyed the bike. So yeah, yep. Do you have any Timothy DVDs? Do you collect it on? Yeah, I have all the 2001. Well, I have all the ones which they have released in UK. I do plan on buying the American ones just so I can get more episodes and all that. Because you know what the sad part is, the 2012, no, the Next Mutation is the only one I have complete, and that's not because I'm not a big fan of anything. It's just because I haven't released all of them over here. Now the YouTube still has 2003 videos. They do, but they'll get claimed and taken down very easily. I have season 1. It's dubbed in also English. Yeah. I have. Yeah. No. Okay. So over here we have all of season 1. Then we have the first 6 episodes of season or fast forward for some reason. The and Tales Forever, but the Tales Forever one that I have over here is the extended edition compared to the one in America, which has like things like 10 or 20 minutes taken out of it. So the UK one is the best one to get, but it's quite pricey in other countries and all that. Top list or 2003 Tales. Worse, Donny. He's an okay tell. I just don't think they did anything with his character. Mikey was or number 3, just because he learnt the same lessons over and over again, but never really did anything with it. But it's understandable for a character to just go through the same things because some people do never change and all that. Number 2 will be Leonardo. He has some good moments, probably a bit too much in the series, and all that. But Raphael is probably the best one of all. Okay, I love them all in the same way level. I mean, you can say that, but at the end of the day, you know they got you need to at least have one fairy tale. Bonus is what I was talking about the YouTube thing. You don't, yeah. So the videos will get taken down, get copyright claim and all that. So it'll just be a matter of time, really. Limpson, which one of those better as a leader? 2012 or 2003? Easily 2003. He led them into more dangerous situations. Yeah, I can't say much more than that. 2012 one, he was okay, but he was there was always some screw up in his plan. But at least 2003, he had a direct plan and everything, and yeah, I just think he was much more of a better leader and took that. You know, this is a good example. The first part of season 4 story arc is a clear example where he goes beyond more than any other version of Leonardo for this role. Yeah, that should show just how good of a leader he is. Do you guys know that the 2 police and were Kevin P-led? Yeah, yeah, I read that, or I knew that somewhere from looking at the production images. I think they were voiced by multiple characters or people as well. Hernie Bello, 2003 though, of course. Yeah, 2003 though was great. That's yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a whole thing about this 2003 not being the best. Okay, so 2012 was mostly consistent, but 2003 had a better highs, but his lows were much lower. Yeah, but I would say this: he led them into more dangerous situations, like season 5, all that. He led the charge and all that. He, yeah, I feel like he's just a better leader, just because he brings me into better situations, can control it, and do all that sort of stuff. So I'd say 2003 better. Yeah, and also just listen to his team as well. For 2012, we saw him grow as a leader. Yeah, but you see that in 2003 as well. Every version you see that happen, so it's not such a big thing that version. But you want to go by that logic, then yeah, that's cool and all, but it really makes no difference as all of them go into a better leader. And yeah, also he started off as a really good leader as well. Like it wasn't like the strong leader, but I feel like that they were probably going to build character development for the beginning of Leonardo's story arc. But he's definitely a better leader, and you know, City of War is a good example where he argues to Raph about what they should do because even though it's not a fight, they should be involved. But also, it's not their fight because they didn't do anything. So, and he listens, and they have really good points, but he goes with his. I know there's so much. He is a way better leader. Okay, Nida agrees with Kieran. So can you see? You can do good, Kieran. Not sure what that was about. Limson, Teddy, would you like to see crossover 2003 towards me in 2012? I would. I think there's so much potential for that one. Like Turflow and Total Titan, that'll be an amazing one. I think that one could be really good. I think it depends when they set when they put in the timeline. But I feel like that could be a really good one. And yeah, I love crossovers between two best series of Timothy. I mean, who doesn't like it? Yeah, who doesn't? Yeah. Oh, would like limit him to join Discord. If you want to, when you can, it's there. Yeah. Yeah, give her a link. I'll try and find it. Yeah, okay, Limson, if you do want the little Discord, then let me know in. Oh, his mail. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going off. Nothing. What's Discord? Discord is a thing where you can just talk to people, sort of like Instagrams but it's just talking to people. It's okay, just there. Oh wait, Limson is she? No, it isn't male. I think because the name Lil, I feel like maybe we got confused by saying Lily or something like that. But okay, yeah. Sorry if I did offend you or anything. Really sorry. Yeah, it's in the script. Yeah, but I do have the link if you do need it. It's chat room. I don't know. Milo, I guess she is. Oh, you mean he? No, I'm out. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Assumed it. I've been calling you Liz Sim all the time, but yeah. If I have said it, sorry. Andrea says so sorry. Yeah, we are sorry, but yeah. Yeah. We talk more like Kieran talks the most. I'll say I talk a bit. Yeah, sorry if you have offended you, Lilson. But you're still only female ninja. Um, yeah, only girls. There's nothing wrong with it, Vamelo. We all need a past. I know. It's cool to have a bit more diversity, I guess, in this conversation. I don't know. Do people really care at this point? But yeah, just glad to see people are. I don't know. It is what it is now, I guess. But yeah. Okay, 87's been sold 2003. 2003 is more like a father and a sensei. Not to mention, he actually does more interesting stuff other than just standing there and just watching the news and being like, "Oh, my son." I don't know where I'm going at that point, but still, yeah, there's no doubt about it. 87 hardly did anything with that character. Interesting thing was they did his backstory was interesting, and I feel like I might be the only one, but no, yeah, it's interesting. I just wish they actually did something with his character. What do you why do you give the easiest answers? Why do you give the easiest answers? It's 2003. Oh yeah, yeah, like it's 2003 or nothing really at this point. You can't beat it. I mean, 2000. I would say 2003 had some of the best stuff. It's there's this all the ones there's I don't know. There's this things they could do that make it better and all that, or other versions better. Like it's on they could change stuff. 2012 they should have thrown a bit more in 2003, a bit more story focus and all that. Yeah. 2003 was more important in the series. I saw all 987 episodes. Experience part is not much. Yeah, if to do something with his character, my opinion would be a bit more debatable, or a bit more uncertain, I guess. Yeah. So ranking all Leos. I think I've done all the tells: Splinter, April, Casey, Fugitroid, Shredder, Cry, Baxter, Han, Krang. Oh, and number one which is coming up soon is Leatherhead. So yeah, I've done Leo one. Yeah, agree with Mo. Yeah. Okay, guys, I got a question for all you guys to answer. Who is the Oh, no, I'm not going to answer that one. We all know the answer. It's 2012. Spin 87 is random wisdom. Like the most skilled sword fighter doesn't fear the second best. Well, but worst. Yeah. His stuff was a bit weird, I guess. 80s. Number one, 2003. Right. Ooh. Then number three would be 87. Okay, 2012. Okay, that's interesting. First 2003, second 2012, third OG, the fourth the movie trilogy. Okay. 2012. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you don't need an answer for that one, that's a pretty easy one. We all know who that one is. I mean, IW could compete for Toys Matayoshi. What do you think about the time travel in TMNT shows? How they use it in the storylines? They don't really use it too often, and it's only with Renette, and they don't really do too much with it. The Samus Never was probably the closest thing where I get to see to a new interesting thing with time travel and all that. But it's okay. It's very basic, I'd say. If I had to do like a full story arc with it, then it'd be different. Oh yeah, fast forward. That was amazing. I think that's probably one of the best things about Tales or 2003 show. People can disagree with me, but I do like that bit. And would say they should bring back more stuff like fast forward, where like a dedicated season to a specific like time period or a certain thing. Yeah. Listen, Nidda King at 2012. Yeah, and I can't remember I put Leonardo on my one because I did more. I think I did Trilogies and Mirage, A7 Exultation, 2003, 2007, IDW, 2012, Rise, and the Bay one. So I did a lot more. So yeah, the second and third variety of Timothy. I guess we're talking about shows or Leonardo's, but okay. I see. I have a Mikey statue over there. Talking about this. This is not actually. Yeah, no. This is. This thing is not actually a statue. It's actually a light, which does not work. So I have in the background is so. Oh god, this is so dusty. Wow, that is. I might need to clean the shelves. Jesus. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. This is not a statue. It's actually a light. I got it for Christmas. I've never used it once. Oh god. But yeah. I really do want to try and fucking custom made statue just been there. I'm not getting out of that last one. As cool as it looks, I'm not spending like nearly £1,000 or on something I'm just gonna have on my shelf and never use. I know I did that statue, but they were cheap ones and you can't see them. But that's not the point. Best time travel was 2012 and 2003, I think. We're talking about TV shows, yeah. Best time travel story, either Summers and Never Wars or Fast Forward. I know people are definitely going to disagree, but all the other ones, it's all just they're repeated from past stuff, and it's just so basic with what they do. Hey, you're not you're not alone in this one. Fast Forward is my third favorite scene. Thank God, there's another one. Yeah, some reason people hate it. I don't understand why. I feel like my opinion might be a bit biased because I've watched it, but Fast Forward is a really good season. Darius Dunn is hands down one of the best villains Turtles has ever made. Just fight me on it. He is one of the best. 2003, Casey Jones. 2003, best stories and all that. 2012, one was annoying. I don't count Fast Forward's time travel arc. It was season. If I count Fast Forward, 2000 will be first. Yeah. Well, then again, you don't. But then again, what really counts as a story arc? Because in the comics, that could span over years of issues, and so I would like to say, well, it is technically a story arc because it is a story in a way. I mean, like the Shroud stuff, that's over 3 seasons, so yeah. So I'd like to say Fast Forward is a semi-story arc. 2003, Casey Jones was awesome. I loved when he was on screen. Yeah, he's the best one. You can't. Yeah. Trevor did more 2000 than Trevor did more than 2003. Fast Forward doesn't count because it's a full season. Time travel wasn't so important. Well, yeah, it still doesn't. It still counts because they still time traveled. Time is everything. Future shell shock. Those are like the big time travel episodes, which I still think, and it does still count as a story arc because it is still a story over a period of episodes. It is in a way technically a story arc. I mean, if you look, yeah, it is a story arc. I mean, it's almost like saying the Nature Tribunal stuff. Is that a story arc or is that just a season? That's my thing to say to that. Yeah, 2003 Casey. I don't hate Fast Forward. I like it, except Back to the Sewers. Okay, yeah. As long as you like Fast Forward, Back to the Sewers wasn't bad. It had potential for good stuff. And yeah. What was the best episode of 2012? Oh. Okay, I'm going to do top 3 for both shows because I don't think I could do a favourite one. 2012, using the I'm going to do top 3. So, Vengeance is Mine, Invasion Part 1 and Part 2, and the Mutant Apocalypse. I think those are the best ones. 2003. Now this comes down to more of what I watched the most or constantly repeat. Turtles Extinction, Dragons Rising, I think it is, and also Shredder Strikes Back Part 2. Those are my favorite, or some of my favorite episodes. Simmons Never Was, yeah, that's a really good episode. Really love that one. I hate how they don't never bring it up again. Yeah. What version of TMNT should cross over with Teen Titans? I guess it depends what version of TMNT. If it's Teen Titans Go, then either 2012 or Rise, or if it's the 2003 one, then 2003. That's obvious. Yeah. Okay, Simmons Never Was is my favorite. Is my first fave. I can understand why. I did like that episode. I think it's in like top 5, but I don't think I put any higher than that. Or yeah, then 5 or 4. This is in that sort of range. Which version of the yeah, I'd like to know. Time to well, yeah. Okay, yeah. How long should we keep going? I'll give it another 10 minutes and then I'll be ending it. And I feel like that would be like a good enough amount of time for this first Talking Tell Thursday. Yeah. At the time, Raph beat the crap out of one alien instant because of Mona told him she loved him. Yeah. Yeah. since Don created Dimensional Stick and Forever, he can visit Summit Snap Voice Universe. Potential for some great character stuff. Yeah, definitely. Look, that could also be a great way to introduce Tails into other versions. Definitely like to see him in interact with IDW. That would be a dream come true. Like, perfect. But don't go there. I'm not too sure. I was talking about 2007. Oh, I don't know anymore. 2003 meets times 2003. 2012. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best way to go around it. Or Rise probably would fit the tone much better as you get out to do more comedy stuff. But yeah, Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg, which rapper's better? Never seen any of those two, so I wouldn't know. Teen Titans Go is really not my type. I don't like it. Made 2018 Go would have a great crossover. I feel like those two will probably be the best. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best way to go around it. Yeah, my gosh. Teen Titans Go is okay. It's just not for us, I would say. It needs to be more not dark on story focus and all that, which it doesn't have. I haven't really seen much of the 2003 Teen Titans. I've watched like the first 5 episodes, and I'm trying, but I don't know. I watched Titans. Oh, I thought we all agreed. Not talking about it. Not talking about 2012. Like, it's different if it's a question. Like, when you go on about the hate thing, about what Grocery said about saying it's bad, that's different. Yeah. Okay, so if there's any more questions, because in about 7 minutes, this will be ending. Probably different time, different weeks, all that. What do you guys, Cuban and Snoop Dogg, will do? Yeah, I feel like some question. Yeah, what's that do tells? Okay, so RDW comics, RDW with a comics version, where Batgirl and Superboy deal with everything, and rest just eat popcorn. That sounds so bad. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Meat meant Teen Titans Go. Oh, okay, yeah. Teen Titans, yeah. It's not the worst thing. No, I've seen a few things from that show. It's okay. It's not the worst show ever. There are definitely way worse things out there, but it's just not for us. I'd say there are things they could definitely improve on. Some of the jokes are quite funny. I won't lie. The Teen Titans Go movie that was quite good. I don't know if people saw it just because of the Teen Titans Go thing, but yeah. I mean, they had a reference in the movie as well, so, or told some reference in the movie anyway. So there's some good stuff there as well. So I mean, they basically killed the whole franchise. Who wants a movie of Avengers meeting Justice League? I feel like the Avengers are all done now. I won't lie, they're there, but also Justice League with DC, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, it'd be bad, but that is the issue with not Superman. Might as well have Spider Sense. Okay, yeah. 50-50. Have you heard about Netflix streaming some 2018 parts? Are they? I think Canada doing it. Not too sure about the UK, but I think Paramount Plus is having it all. Oh yeah, she does mean Rise. Yeah, I think they're streaming some Netflix and all that. Yeah, but I think what do you call it? Paramount Plus has most versions of Timothy. Is it just 2012? Oh no, 2003 in Rise? Because I'm going to be getting it next year if it does come out next year in the UK. which I really hope they do. But yeah, okay, come on. Okay, let's speed rushes. We've got 4 minutes left and then it'll be over. Come on, let's do speed round. Come on, let's speed through. If questions come through. Okay. I don't call it by the year because it was gas different name. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. If it has a specific name, then behind it, then I will say the thing or has like the Bay movie or Bay Tolls. So that's different because yeah, but well, I mean most of them they don't have a name, so you just call them by the year. But yeah. So which tale would be the best answer? Ooh, Mikey and Lee, I would say those two are probably the best answers. What you don't, call. Okay, so Nida he calls them by the year, and then if they have a name, he'll call them by the name. So like Rise until a 2018 one. I think that's women. Rise of Timothy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This woman. Yeah. Okay. Put questions in time to yes. Let's quickly speed through them. 2012 Ninja Turtles would win the fight. No, they wouldn't. If against other Turtles, no, they wouldn't. Got it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you got the thing. Which? Oh, hang on. Which 2012 Ninja Turtle would win in the fight? Raph. He's proven on multiple occasions that he's probably the best. Also, he's probably a good contender as well. I think Mikey would be, and also Raph. I think you're talking about the dancing thing, but yeah, that could work. In what fight? Yeah, just sort of figure that one out. Yeah, I didn't really read it. I thought I was just trying to speed it. Just speed it. I didn't probably read it, but yeah, definitely Raph or Leo win. Probably Leo. Yeah. It would have been fun to see like the Battle Nexus in the 2012 one. You could really resolve that whole. No, what in 2003 why didn't do it? Raphael versus Leonardo in the whole arena thing, interesting conversations and all that. That would have been amazing to see. Okay, 30 seconds. Come on, speed round it. Come on. Leo 18 can be a good answer. Also, 987. Yeah, those. Them like in 2003 ones would be good dancers. I wouldn't think so. This is really going to be the last question we'll talk about. Well, this is a rather depressing one. Yep, the cool guy versus the 80s power. Okay, I feel like that's going to be a good place to end this first Talk and Tell Thursday. If there's any more questions to come, I'll answer them when do. Oh, okay. No. I'm glad this is ending. I'm so glad it's ending. We only got a few. Last question. What's on SpongeBob? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. I don't watch SpongeBob. I've never seen a full episode in my life. Yeah. And power. And yeah. So that's done. Closing. There's no more questions coming in. And yeah, let's say thank you to everyone who's joined in. We've got Ninja King, Lilson, Ben Mello, Kim Potter. Who else? Slender Tentacle. There's some other people in here as well. 2 other people. Azure Doctor. There's also this Supersonic Guy, 2040 68, something like that. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Okay, that's all of them. So yeah, thank you everyone buddy, yeah, thank you so much for everyone who's joined in. It was a good live. I like to talk to you all, especially you, Nija. Bye. Yeah, that was a great live. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. Everyone have a good day. Goodbye and good luck. Yeah, everyone have a good day. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm so glad this is a hit. Maybe next week, we can have a topic to discuss. Maybe. But yeah. Good. Good. Bye, yo. Bye.